Alkaline Trio, an amazing band. Matt writes some of the best lyrics I've ever heard in my life, and he is a total poet. They're a great band.
Actually, when we heard Alkaline Trio for the first time on our last record, I rewrote like 3 songs because his words were so good. It inspired me to go back and rethink what I was writing about and how I was writing about it. Alkaline Trio, I think, is like
It's like the Paul Westenberg of like our generation.
Blink-182, the godfathers of pop punk, one of the most beloved bands of all time. The band have seen their fair share of shake-ups and member changes throughout the years.
We're Blink-182!
One of the most controversial was in 2015 when Matt Skiba from the band Alkaline Trio joined in filling in Tom DeLonge's shoes.
Crazy Town, that was my other band.
I strongly believe that Matt Skiba played a crucial role in keeping Blink-182's legacy alive. I think people forget just how successful California was when it was released in 2016. The album opened at number 1 on the US Billboard 200, moving 186,000 units first week. It also opened at number 1 in several other countries, including the UK and Canada.
We are so excited and thankful to be number 1 in the UK. This is the first time we've ever gotten to number 1.
By comparison, the band's comeback album with Tom DeLonge, released in 2023, titled One More Time, moved 101,000 copies in its first week, almost half the amount of California. The landscape of streaming has definitely changed since then, so it's kind of hard to do a direct comparison, but just saying, the hype for California was real. With the album came a large touring cycle, seeing the band play 119 headlining shows across North America and Europe, generating over $28.9 million. With most of the shows being sold out or close to it, with supporting acts from A Day to Remember, All Time Low, and the All American Rejects. According to Polestar's concert data, the tour saw a total attendance of 745,395 people. Not to mention that California was so successful it garnered Blink-182 their very first, and as of 2025, only Grammy nomination in 2017 for Best Rock Album. The Grammys often get it wrong because other nominees that year included Panic at the Disco and Weezer, also first-time nominees, but instead the award went to Cage the Elephant. So while the Grammys aren't everything, it definitely speaks to the success of this album. When Tom DeLonge left Blink-182 again in 2015, the band was left in a bind. In early 2015, bassist Mark Hoppus and drummer Travis Barker announced that Tom DeLonge had quit the band once again. They claimed that Tom was unwilling to commit to recording a new album, prioritizing other projects like Angels and Airwaves and personal ventures like To the Stars Media. In light of this, the band was booked to play Travis Barker's curated Music Festival in March 2015. Mark and Travis then invited Matt Skiba to fill in for Tom DeLonge for this festival. Skiba was well known for his role in the band Alkaline Trio, which he still resides in to this day. He was a great fit and learned the set pretty quickly given the circumstances. After the music festival show went well, Mark and Travis invited Skiba to continue along with the band. Matt Skiba's darker and more melancholic lyrical style and post-punk influence with Alkaline Trio shifted Blink-182's sound ever so slightly, blending it with their traditional pop-punk legacy. This was especially evident in 2016's California and 2019's album, 9. While many fans have clamored for Tom DeLonge's return, I really believe that Skiba brought a whole new energy and life into Blink-182. With California, Blink-182 had a number 1 album again. Despite Matt Skiba filling in for Tom DeLonge for 7 years, Tom and Matt have remained good friends and in great spirits about all of this.
Number 1, I think Matt is epic. I've always loved Matt as a songwriter. Alkaline Trio is a great band. And he's a really rad guy, you know? So I was never bummed on it. I really wanted these guys to be happy and be successful. I had a lot of things for myself that I was trying to conquer, you know, a lot of personal stuff going on that I had to get through.
Skiba has also seemed incredibly level-headed and classy about the whole situation. Take a listen to what Matt Skiba said in this interview clip from January of 2024.
It ran its course. When those guys first asked me to join the band, I thought they were on acid, thinking that was going to fly. And it did somehow. I mean, it's a lot of people are buying the record or whatever and responding really positively to it. But I remember at the time I said to Mark, I was like, well, eventually Tom's going to come back, right? You know, for me, I feel like the timing was perfect. I think everyone's glad that Tom's back. I'm really thankful for those guys, and I'm proud of the work that we did.
Mark Hoppus even had Matt Skiba on his radio show on Apple Music to talk about the new Alkaline Trio album, echoing a lot of very similar sentiments. Take a listen.
First of all, I want to say,
You are so classy with how you've handled like Tom coming back and you stepping back into Alkaline Trio and all the love that you've shown us and all the love that we return to you. Like, it's been a really nice process, and I hope that you feel the same way and that you feel in Alkaline Trio like, yeah, glad to be back here doing what I love. That was great time with Blink. That's how I feel anyway.
That's exactly how I feel. I mean, everything is where it should be. I had an incredible time with Blink. I'm honored to have been a part of the band. I'm proud of the work we did together. I had such a blast touring with you guys. And I feel like the time came where, you know, Tom came back. I needed, you know, it couldn't have worked out more perfectly or more amicably.
By touring with Blink-182 for nearly 7 years, Skiba helped preserve Blink-182's legacy until Tom DeLonge eventually returned in 2022. Without Matt Skiba's involvement with Blink-182, will they have survived the transition without him and returned as strong as they have with Tom? I don't think so. While the Matt Skiba era of Blink-182 does remain divisive between fans, there's no doubt that Skiba did play a key role in Blink-182's legacy and maintaining the band's longevity for years to come. Throw some respect on Matt Skiba's name. Thank you.